If you believe in the higher realm, if you believe in angels and archangels and guides and beings, or whether they're our deceased loved ones or not, in the outer realm is helping you right now, Taurus, whatever you're focusing on, you've got something major getting ready to change. The energy is shifting for our sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus, and it's going to be a very powerful time between the 1st of June, no matter when you look at this, all the way through the end of July. Now, some of it has to do with the new moon, most definitely. However, you've been calling for help. You've been asking for help. You've been praying. You've been meditating. You've been focused on something that is important to you, and they're going to help to bring this in. So let's take a look at you. We're going to look at your job, career, projects. If you do not work, if that's not your thing, the project category would be you. All right. Be open-minded as we look at this reading. I am guided in this reading, and right now Archangel Michael is here with me, and my deceased father is with me as well. He's the character in this one, so if anything sounds a little funny, it's probably coming from him. Now, I'm telling you, this is like this big, powerful shift right now where things that have been challenging to get, feeling blocked, feeling stuck, the challenges that you face, and a lot of this is inner conflict. Do I even want it or not? You're getting ready to make this shift. So whatever you were thinking of, whatever you've been focusing on, that is what's coming in for you. Now, it was not easy. It is not easy breaking past this inner conflict that we have, especially when we've been divided, especially when the things that we thought were, and we find out they aren't. The people we trusted, they are not trustworthy, and it goes on through this ascending journey, right? Ascending soul's journey is helping you to get from there to here, to ascend to a higher level. And that's what these guardians and guides around you are going to do over the next several weeks. They're literally going to help you get to that goal. Now, if you don't know what that goal is, I guarantee for a lot of you, it has to do with your soul purpose. Your life and soul purpose holds more meaning than anything else while here on earth, except enjoying life. All right, they're kind of almost side by side. That's what we're meant to do. We have something we're meant to do, and they're going to lead you to it. You're going to have this beautiful opportunity partnering, but this isn't just partnering with somebody else. It's getting in alignment with you, your own inner divine masculine, your own inner divine feminine. And when we master the light and the dark, that's when this beautiful opportunity is going to say, here you go. Here, go this direction. And they may even do things, they're showing me like a blocked road. Okay, like if you're traveling and you're going on a road and all of a sudden the road, there's a roadblock there where you have to turn, you have to make a detour. That is them helping you, protecting you, keeping you on the path that you need to be on, especially if you're driving in autopilot, right? And if you know what I'm talking about, when you go through the journey, you go through a phase where you're on autopilot, you're driving to work and you're just thinking about whatever. We're in split mind at that point in time. And then we get to work and realize, oh my gosh, and you passed 100 cars, but you don't know really what you saw unless you focus. And then you can see that you did see it, but you didn't actually see it. We focus on what we want, but we are in split mind. And they're saying your split mind is now coming in alignment. That's why this is happening for you. So if you're still in a place of being confused, conflicted on what direction to go, check out my website. I'm going to put a link up here that will help you get a little bit of clarity if you're interested in a workshop I'm putting on, but it's up to you guys, obviously, on how far you take this journey, these two cards. Yeah, look at this. You've got moving forward. It's time for you to make this move. It's time for you to be bold and courageous. Now, we do not get this major arcana, does not come out until it's time when we have mastered the divine masculine and the divine feminine. That's when the chariot is moving forward. And oftentimes behind there's this big push, this unseen force that isn't painful, that isn't brutal or anything like that. It's not like you actually feel the push, but you can feel the energy. You can feel the energetic push, and this is pushing you into this new direction, whatever it may be. However, you've been dealing with a lot of anxiety regarding this situation. Now, we're going to look at your career projects because it may have something to do with that. It can be in any sector of your life. And for some of you, it is about you. It has nothing to do with one specific area. It's everything in general, Taurus. Everything you've been through, no wonder this has come out, right? It's fearful to make changes, but yet you know how to master things here on earth that other people don't. You're very good at that because that's part of the zodiac sign that you came in under. You picked your zodiac sign. You picked all the challenges that you're facing. You picked the people around you, the main characters in your life. You picked them. So let's take a look at what's going on. And for some of you, I do feel you have a brand new opportunity, but it's a big one. This may be something that you have really been working on, trying to get it something up and going. I'm seeing for some of you, this may be moving from coming out of med school and then becoming a doctor. All right, it's big. So now you're going to be out there in the real world using all of the knowledge and skills that you have learned, whatever that is for you. It doesn't have to be a doctor. That's just the vision that I'm seeing. So it's just taking everything and putting it to the real test. It's not really a test anymore. It's reality. It's your reality. It's the one that you wanted. That's what's coming in for you. So if you've been resting, okay, if you've been waiting, wondering, feeling stagnant, it's time to take action. If we don't take action, nothing will change. You can take action with my videos. You can take action, move the energy around you by placing comments, not negative ones that'll send you backwards. Positive comments. Yes, I have been learning to meditate. Yes, this is what I want. Whatever it is for you, they're saying reach out. It's time to get out of that meditative state, but yet maintain your focus. You have to continue to be focused on it. Again, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is a pairing. This is you coming together with a corporation, coming together as a business with another business, and working together, presenting whatever it is you're doing with somebody else. That could be a podcast for some of you. This could be anything underneath that umbrella. For some of you, this has to do with I see two people that are working on something. There is a park-like setting, but it's a very big park. I just recently said in another video about like creating art in the park or kids day in the park or a community function that happens every month in the park. It may be a park associated with a like a home, like a subdivision, but it actually looks like a major main park. Whatever this is for you, it is going to be very good. Look, again, you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is actually landing on top of the Chariot. Not that you can see it, but they're landing together right on top of each other. You are coming into balance, and that's why your guides, guardians, angelic forces are here. They're going to help you get what you want. Now, if you've been trying to figure out what you want to do, start really going into your own mind, but go beyond where you are today. When I do these readings, I look past you, like I can see myself on camera. I look beyond the camera. I look beyond the person in front of me, and I see through it. It's as if they're sheer. Remember, I was talking about split mind? It's kind of like that, where we can split everything around us. We can move, I can move the energy. So can you, if you know how to do it. That's what they want you to do, is get into, they want you to chant. Some of you, they're saying chant. If you can't figure out what it is you want to do, if you're bored, if you're lonely, if you're having a difficult time dealing with no project, no career, no job, they're saying get into this place where you can see beyond here. We create our reality. Now, we already know that people's perception is what they believe is real. So if people perceive angels are real, then they're going to know and feel and believe that angels are real. And if they don't, they won't. It's like our perception. But when we go beyond the perception of the human mind, of the human way of thinking, we can tap into the ethers and they start showing us things, the creation, the ideas. The things that come in are incredible, and it will have everything to do with what you're skilled at, whatever your skill set is, skills you didn't even know you had. So they want you, if you are feeling stagnant, Taurus, it's time for you to step into this new place and see. They're going to start showing you the things that are surrounding you. Again, you've got angelic forces helping you to flow with this energy flow. Now, this is the biggest energy flow we've had in quite some time. And I mean, it is big, and it is going to last us all the way into next year for those people that jump into it and go in a new direction. Overcoming fear, anxiety, okay, seeing beyond the veil of the human front and going past that, because we can go very deep, and that's where the creative spark comes from. That's where people's ideas for books, you know, we may watch a kid walking, or let's use a squirrel. Okay, we have Sophia outside. She's a little squirrel out there. She comes down and she'll come right up to me and she'll go, and she talks and she waves. It's adorable. This little critter is so beautiful. She always comes by every few days or so. She waits for us to come out and she'll run up and let us know she's there. This is where those creative ideas come in. So when we see Sophie, we may write a book about the squirrel and the things that the squirrel does. But the ideas come from beyond what is in front of us. All right, now let's take a look at your family and friends. Some of you, this anxiety is caused by the people that are around you. And some of you, it may be because you have nobody around you to support you. So you're trusting on your own. You have to make this decision from your own. Well, they're saying the word imagination, okay, your own imagination, which I feel is actually being imaginative, seeing things that aren't necessarily there. I recently had a client who is afraid to make a change. Her reason of being afraid is, what if? What if? Everything is, when I say what I'm seeing, okay, because I see two different opportunities for this particular person. She's like, but what if? But what if this? And what if that? I can't. Okay, so she's focused on something that is not reality. What if is not real. That is a perception based on a past situation, based on a movie that you may have seen, a friend you may have known, on implanted ideas from family and friends around you who may have stabbed you in the back over and over again. You have the Ten of Swords. So Taurus, you've been through a lot when it comes to your family and friends. Now, these 10 swords represent being injured. Excuse me. One sword, there's an injury there. It's a deep wound, okay? They hurt you. They lied to you. They betrayed you. They whatever. Each sword is a representation of it happening to you. This is 10 times from 10 different people, or it's one person who did it to you 10 times, right? It's just a lot that you've been through where they render you helpless. Oftentimes, these type of people do it intentionally, especially if you've been around people who are unhealthy. We're going to use the word unhealthy, okay? And you can follow me on my other social media and I'll dive in deep on those type of people. Subscribe to my email on my website. It's free. And I don't it's like 2 emails a month. It's not much. Whoever this person is, they really left you feeling hopeless, helpless. The Five of Cups in the regular tarot, not in this deck, but the regular tarot deck, is 3 cups down. They fell down, and 2 standing up behind the person. Now, the cups represent love. It represents abundance. It represents this family friend union that we're talking about, where those cups are down and we're brokenhearted because the person we love hurt us, okay, left us, whatever it is. We just feel that deep pull of wanting to cry and mourn this loss. But once we're done recovering, the Two of Cups is right behind us. This card's different. All 5 cups are laying down. All 5 of them, except for this one in the, oh no, this one doesn't even have one in the middle. All 5 cups are down on this one. You know, different cards have different messages, right? But this is saying that they're telling me that this person, whatever they did to you, really take a step back and look at this person, because if they did it once, most likely they're going to do it again, and again, and again. Now, I feel for some of you, there isn't just one. I feel 2-3 people. Now, these may be the main people. Okay, it could be one leader who have 2 people that do it with them. They're the ones that go to the people that you know and tell stories. Okay, whatever it is in your life, it's about the people around you betraying you, hurting you, and leaving you feel rendered helpless, like, I can't do this anymore. Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles coming in. Some of you, it is going to be that main person who's going to be knocking at your door. And I do see somebody actually knocking on the door. So it may be physically knocking on your door. Some of you, it can be through social media. Maybe a text, but it looks more like social media. Whoever this person is, they're going to apologize, and they are bringing in an offer. They may be saying something like, I'm sorry I didn't see your vision. I'm sorry I left you in a bad way. Let me help you up. Now remember, you have angelic forces around you. So if you feel this is impossible, everything is possible at this moment. Over these next several weeks, your entire life can change. Healing, closure. Healing is representative Pentacles. Healing this situation may be exactly what you need to do. So you're going to feel the forces, the energetic forces around you. You're going to hear them whisper in you. And I'll give you that final channeled message at the end. Your guards, your guardians, your deceased loved ones, all of these beautiful, beautiful beings, and Archangel Michael, of course, is going to be there, and they're going to help you through this situation. The closure is needed for those of you who didn't close, and those of you who have closed. Look at you. This is you. You overcame all of that. So when they come knocking at the door, remember how powerful you really are. I do feel somebody's going to reach out to you. Now, some of you may be lucky enough to have it be telepathic. That does not mean that it doesn't exist. If you can hear them talking in your head, all of a sudden you find you're having a conversation with your sister-in-law who hurt you 2 years ago, and she's talking to you and you're having this conversation, just stop. Because chances are it's on a telepathic communication field. It's in the outer realm. It's beyond the veil, right? And that's what I feel is going to happen for another group of you. There is healing. There is closure. There is power behind ending all that you've been going through. This is the grand finale. And then it's going to sweep you into this beautiful opportunity. It's going to like just push you in the direction that you really want to go. Very, very positive energy. Now we're going to take a look at love, L-O-V-E, because some of you, this is your romantic partner, okay? It may not be the quote-unquote other outside family or friends, but the person you've been with every day for the last many years. Whoever this person is, you are definitely looking at a relationship. There were lies hidden behind the relationship with the Seven of Swords. Again, falling into the same type of words that I use for the family friend. This is the relationship card. Now, because we're talking about romance, this is talking about your romantic relationships where you may have gone through that horrible Ten of Swords energy with your partner. Now, it could have been Five of Swords for some of you where it wasn't fully leaving you completely destitute, but I feel for a lot of you, this was the one that left you rendered helpless, where you couldn't get up, where you couldn't function. Now, this may be your partner, this may be your next door neighbor that we're talking about, but whoever is dealing with this type of deception, it is very painful, and it may be painful for you to watch if it's you're witnessing it. But here's the beautiful part. You have healing coming in, all right? You've got healing and growth. The Star card, this is the power that I'm talking about. This is the forces, the angelic forces coming in to help heal this situation. And whatever we wish for, whatever we kept asking about, whatever we kept praying or meditating about, that's what's going to come in through this card. This card has come out quite a bit for the month of June for all my readings, not just here on YouTube, but for my private readings as well. This is power. Because look at this card. It's all about the universe. It's all about the elements of air, earth, fire, and water. And you have to have everything in harmonic balance in order to get this wish. Meaning you had to go through a lot to get yourself picked up from this position right here. Now, I feel for some of you, this person is still doing it. Okay, I'm seeing that they're still doing this. And I feel this is a cheater. Okay, this is an actual infidelity, cheating that this individual is doing, and you've been witnessing it for 3-5 years, or maybe just realized over the last 3 to 5 months that this has been going on, where you turned a blind eye. Intuitively, we already know when it's happening. We know right when it's happening. We know before it's going to happen. But it's up to us to choose and turn around and say, I'm not going to pay attention to it. No, it's not real. No, they would never do that to me. Rather than investigating it further, right? Not accusing, but investigating further. There's a lot of healing coming into this situation with this particular one that I just described. They're going to confess to you. Whoever this is, if this is you, but put your partner's initials. Do not put their full name in there. I'll have to delete that. We aren't trying to attack anyone, but we want you to express yourself so that you can move the energy around you and get that positive energy. Initials, maybe first name. This particular person is going to confess to you what they've done and for how long. They're going to lay it all out. They're going to lay it all out, and it may make you take a step back for a while. You had the Hangman. I don't even know if I've showed you this card, but this is what came out for family and friends. So it's going to make you take another look at this relationship and decide whether you want to heal it or not. The confession itself may very well be what you needed. Finally, they're admitting what you thought, and they were telling you, no, you're cray-cray. Okay, it's not happening, and you knew it was, and now here's the confession. Whatever it is going to lead you to prosperity. This is great healing. This is things coming in, your whole life changing because of this confession. Because seeing the truth does that. It releases us and allows us to be free in our own life. The Ace of Pentacles, it can't get much better than this. This in the tarot is the best card outside of the sun. Greatest cards in the tarot. You've got one of them right here, and it represents earth. This is the earthly possessions. You getting the house. If you're leaving the relationship, you're getting the house. If you are moving, you're going to move to a piece of land that you really bond with and start a new relationship down the road. This is ultimate healing. We have to heal here on earth. The soul's good. All right. We know this isn't reality. We know it's a lesson we're learning here on earth. But the human body doesn't know that. Again, split mind. And this is very big in your reading. So a lot of you have gone through some confusion, but that confusion is coming to an end. If you've been indecisive on how to prosper, on how to switch your business around, on how to get money, on how to invest money, on how to feel secure in your life, that's what's coming in for you guys. Remember, you have to be open-minded so that you can see beyond what's in front of you and feel exactly how I feel these beautiful beings around me when I do these readings. Now let me read you the last card, and then we're going to give you that channeled message. Okay, you guys? To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Very powerful card, and it completely fits the reading. I mean, it's like a big deal what's going on for Taurus. All right, let's call in my father. Let's call in Archangel Michael. My dear souls, I have been around you always, and I will continue. Do not fear what is coming. I, Archangel Michael, I am the protector. I will bring with me my team, my guides, your guides, every single being, love and light around you to encircle you and keep you safe from harm. When you walk with us, things will change. Sometimes it's one small step and then another, especially when there's distrust involved. While other times it is a leap, a giant leap from one area to another. Whatever is going on in your life, call upon Archangel Michael, myself, to help you. But remember, your guardian angels, loved ones who are deceased, are there to help you as well. Everybody is going to help you switch the energy and move into something greater for your own higher good. All right, you guys, thank you. I hope you have a great month. Much love.